Hello there. Hello, wonderful people. My name is Mailula Babalo, aka Babalo Radian. And if this is your first time tuning in, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, to comment, like, and share the video with your friends or anyone. Wonderful people. Today I'm going to talk about the 5 manipulation tactics. Remember, wonderful person, that in this wonderful and beautiful world, you are going to come across different people of different personalities and different characters. And some of the people, they will be in your life not with good intentions. Some of them, they will be in your life in order to use you. That's the sad truth, wonderful people. And you have to just understand such things. But today I'm here to help you to identify. Are you being manipulated? Is someone using these tactics to get you, to bind you? Remember, these things can be done by anyone. This can be your friend, it can be your girlfriend, your wife, your brother, your sister. So you just have to be aware. And I'm not going to say that if one of these signs resonates with you, then you end up concluding that somebody is actually manipulating you. But if you see more than one sign resonating, I'm telling you, you need to be sure that and know that you are being manipulated, wonderful person. So the first thing that I want to talk about under manipulation is that is what we call gaslighting. Are you being gaslighted, great people? Remember, what is gaslighting? When somebody makes you to question reality. Okay, let me try to make it even more clearer by giving you a typical example. Maybe let's say somebody says a nasty thing to you or tell you bad words. They insult you, they call you everything. But tomorrow, act as if they've never, ever, ever said anything to you. They never, ever did anything to you. They even ask you if maybe, are you okay in your mind? I'll never, ever say such a thing to you. But you know very well that you heard them with your own ears. But now they are denying the fact that they said such a thing to you. That's what we call gaslighting. Is the you end up not knowing whether maybe are you just losing your mind, or maybe you didn't hear it properly, or maybe it's you overreacting, or it's your mind playing tricks on you. No, it's not. You are being gaslighted, wonderful person. And it's better to be safe and get out of there. Do everything to make sure that you get rid of such people in your life. And the second thing that I want to talk about is failure to take accountability. When there is someone in your life, they do something wrong and they will never ever say sorry for. No, I was wrong for this. Unless you push them again and again and again until they end up apologizing. But even the apology won't be a genuine apology. It will be that, okay, sorry, because you say I did that, but I didn't do it. That's one of the manipulation tactics which people use. When somebody cannot actually take accountability for their action, when they do something wrong, they rather cry and make you the one who is the victim to end up being the one who says sorry, because you feel as if maybe you are bothering them for speaking out your mind, that something doesn't make you happy, but they will never ever say sorry. Irregardless, every time for them to say sorry, I don't know how many times you have to try. Sometimes some of them, they won't even say sorry. You can go up and down, they'll rather argue with you the whole night, but never ever say sorry. Such people, they are manipulators, and you need to be aware of such people. Wonderful people. Wonderful people. And the third sign that I want to talk about is what we call the compulsive liars. Compulsive liars. When somebody can lie to you, wonderful people. And I'm not just talking about simple lies whereby somebody asks you, where are you? And you say, no, I'm in Krovestal, while you are not in Krovestal because maybe you're trying to avoid such a person. Compulsive liars, they will swear on their mother's grave, or they will even call God and say, no, I'll never ever do such a thing. But they end up doing the same thing which they said they will never ever do. They will lie. Even if you catch them, they will still lie to you. You know, this person has been doing this to me. I've been trying to do this, but the person doesn't want to leave me. It's been bothering me. But when you think about it, when you try to check it properly, you find that no, that's not actually the case. But the person keeps on denying the truth and want you to believe what they tell you, not what you see. It's because to them, what you are seeing is the wrong thing, and what they are telling you is what is true, and it's what you're supposed to believe at the end of the day. These people, they are compulsive liars. They are obsessed with lies. They cannot live without lying to you. They will lie for you to give them certain things. They will say, they will even create some sob stories so that you feel pity for them, and some of them even end up doing something that you wouldn't do. But you do because now you feel sorry for them. They got you emotionally so that you feel for them. When you feel for them, that's where now you fall into their trap. The worst thing you will ever want to find yourself in. Be aware of such people, great person. And the fourth thing is talking bad about you in your absence. This person, in your presence, they act like the most wonderful person. They care about you. Yes, this and that. You are the best person. But in your absence, this person, you find that you will hear people say, so and so was saying this thing about you, that you are doing this and that. And you end up questioning, like, really? No, maybe you are lying. That so and so wouldn't do such a thing, but they are doing it. When these people, in your absence, they talk bad about you, just know that they are the manipulators. They manipulate you as if they are great in your presence, but in your absence, they are wolf in a sheep's clothing. So you need to be aware of such people. If you have such a person in your life, my friend, I'm telling you, you rather run away. You rather run away, wonderful person, because there is no good that will come out of such a person. Instead, they will bring more trouble and chaos into your life, which I don't want you to live a chaotic life because of people. Remember, people who are supposed to be in your life are the people who empower you, are people who see the best in you, are people who don't have to manipulate you for you to do things for you, but they will ask nicely for things that maybe they need. And if you can't do it, they are okay with it and understand that when you can, you will have done it for them. But if they have to go all the way out in order for you to end up doing it, even if you are not able, that's manipulation, wonderful people. And the fifth and the last thing that I want to talk about is silent treatment. The good manipulators, they know how to apply this tactic. They are very good with this thing of silent treatment. I mean, they will ghost you, but this is a different type of ghosting. Remember, ghosting is when somebody just disappears, okay? But manipulators, the way they do this thing is it's like this. They do it intentionally. And when they do it intentionally, this is their way of inflicting pain. When somebody goes to intentionally to inflict pain so that you end up worrying and chasing them and trying to do everything so that you can get them back. Such people, they are manipulators, wonderful people. And I'm not talking about, let's say, you are the one who is wrong, you are troubling someone, you are always giving them a headache, and now because they don't want to hurt your feelings and say that what you are doing, or maybe they try to tell you several times that they don't like what you are saying, or they told you that what you are doing, they don't like it. And when you reach a certain point, then they actually just say, I cannot take it anymore. They just leave you. That's a different story for another day. I'm talking about the one that maybe somebody did something wrong, or they out of nowhere, because some manipulators do this. They do something, okay, they just start conflict out of nowhere. They fight with you for no reason. You end up in this fight whereby you don't even know what is it that you are actually fighting about with your person or with the person which you are dealing with. Okay, you fight for no reason, and then the person just decide that maybe they hang up on you. Then that's the last time you've heard from them. Then they will come back later and say, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Hey, as if they are checking up on you. The reason is they did this intentionally, just to hurt you, wonderful person. They did it to hurt you so that one thing they expected is for you to chase them. And when you chase them, remember, you'll be the one say, what I did to you was not okay, I'm sorry. Even if you were not the wrong one. But because you feel the feeling, they create the feeling of emptiness. That longing feeling of them abusing you. Because abusive people, they are actually addictive, if you do not know. They are addictive. You'll be addicted to being abused. No wonder so many people, they are in toxic places, in toxic relationship, but it is harder for them to actually face the fact that I'm being abused, I'm being manipulated, and I have to get out of this. So many people, they go back into abusive relationship because they are used to it. To them, love is actually abuse, is pain. And once your mind believes it, that's how it ends up being in your life. But that's not the way things are supposed to be. Great people, I hope you learned something today. And if indeed you learned, just can you, what's another sign which you can think of? Please comment with it. I would like to hear from you. What's your experience? Share with me. Do you resonate with any of the signs that I'm mentioning in this video? If so, I would like to hear from you, wonderful people, and I hope and believe that you learn something, and you will be aware of such people, and whenever you come across such people, you'll be safe and you'll be able to save yourself. Remember, the sooner you are able to recognize this thing, it becomes easier for you to be able to deal with the situation, face it, and get rid of it as much as possible. Enjoy your day or your night, depending on when do you watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you will love to hear more about this kind of topics. Bye bye.